Jesus said to them, Amen, amen, I say to you, before Abraham came to be, I am. My dear brothers and sisters, good morning. And this morning, I would like to focus our reflection in this sentence of the gospel in two parts. The first part is about Abraham. Jesus said, before Abraham was or came to be, I am. Who is Abraham, or who was Abraham? His story, a part of his story, we heard in the first reading. His name was changed from Abram to Abraham. And it was with him, Abraham, that the Lord Yahweh made a covenant. And the Lord promised so many things to Abraham. You will become the father of a host of nations. I will render you exceedingly fertile. I will make nations of you. I will maintain my covenant with you. I will give to you and your descendants after you the land in which you are now staying. So much promises. I will do this, I will do that. I will give you this, I will give you that. That is the Lord speaking to Abraham. And what did Abraham do to deserve all these things? Nothing. Because everything was God's initiative. God did this to Abraham because Abraham was good. God did this because God took the initiative and was kind to Abraham. I think that is a very good reminder to us. We receive so much from the Lord, and do not think that this is what we deserve, because we deserve nothing. Wala naman tayong pwedeng ipagmalaki, kundi ang kasalanan natin. Pero sa kabila ng ating mga kasalanan, ang Diyos ay nagbibigay sa atin ng pagpapala. The only thing that the Lord wants from us is, like Abraham, to have faith in Him. Because later on, in the story of Abraham, he would be tested. He would be asked to offer his only son, Isaac, to the Lord. And Abraham did not hesitate because he believed that God knows what is good. Yun lang ang hinihingi sa atin ng Panginoon. Ang magtiwala sa Kanya, ang manalig sa Kanya, ang sumunod sa Kanya. Kaya nga sa Salmo Responsorio, ang sinabi na atin, the Lord remembers His covenant forever. Now, covenant is a two-way street. The Lord will be faithful to His people, but His people should be faithful to the Lord. Are we? Are we giving our share in the covenant? So that is the first. Before Abraham came to be, before Abraham was, I am. And that is the second part of our reflection. Jesus did not say, before Abraham came to be, I was. Rather, He said, I am. Grammatically, in English, it is present tense. Why? Because in God, there is no past, there is no future, only eternal present. He or God is the eternal present. I am. I am. And so, when we worry about the past. And some people are like that, no? Okay. In the homily that I gave last Sunday, I said that some people are historical, not hysterical. Historical in the sense that always going to the past. Namumuhay sa nakaraan. Hindi maiwan yung nakaraan. Let us be like God in the sense that we live in the present moment. And some people are worrying about the future. Nako, anong mangyayari sa atin? Anong mangyayari sa akin kapag lumindol ng malakas? No? Anong mangyayari sa akin kapag tumanda na ako? Wala pa nga yun eh. No? Anong magagawa mo sa iyong nakaraan? Tapos na yon. At anong magagawa mo sa iyong hinaharap? Hindi pa dumarating yon. And many times, what we are worrying about, they do not happen. What happened is, we have become stressful. Yun ang nangyayari. Let us be like God, living in the present moment. We live to the hands of God our past. We live to the hands of God our future. The past, we cannot change. The future, we cannot control. The present, we can only live. Let us live in the present moment. Because, like in the psalm, in the responsorial psalm, the Lord remembers His covenant forever. Amen.